Hey everybody, it's Laurie McNaughton, the coach, coming to you again today with a business insider tip, if I can call it that, all with the desire to help you build a commercial, profitable business that runs like a well-oiled machine and you don't need to be there all the time. So I've covered quite a few topics, and I will continue to dive into small bite-sized topics that believe are relevant to helping you build that profitable business, like I said, that will run like a well-oiled machine. And I want to make this point without you needing to be there all the time. So I came across this book, Who Moved My Cheese, a number of years ago. I read it. It's written as a little bit of a fable by Spencer Johnson, and I've recommended it to all my clients as a must read. It's a great little book. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to give it away, but it is essentially written about change. Now, most of you, if not all of you, are experiencing some change in your businesses as a result of this pandemic that's going on here. And then some people are their businesses are having to change because of the way that the whole globe is restructuring itself in terms of climate change, whether you believe it or don't believe it. I think most people understand that there's something going on out there, and it's certainly having an effect. I live in the province of Alberta, where we grew up on oil, and things are changing, and now it's going to be, I think, a while before we are, quite a while before we're not dependent on oil. But it's really about change, and that's what this book is about. Hem and Haw and Scurry and Sniff. Scurry and Sniff are a couple of mice, and Hem and Haw are a couple of little people. And they come upon the mother lode of cheese and dive into the cheese, and it's there every day. They get up in the morning, there's the cheese. They go down to the maze, there's the cheese. But not unlike you've heard this before, I'm sure, a fish in the water. The fish is completely oblivious to the water. Hem and Haw just, they thought this cheese was going to go on forever, and they started getting up late and going to the cheese station late and sitting down and eating until their bellies were full, and then waddling back to their homes, where Scurry and Sniff noticed that there was some change going on. So I'm going to leave it at that. I highly recommend you pick this book up, read it yourself, and give it to your kids, give it to your team. It's just a great little book on understanding the sort of different ways that you look at or approach life, look at differences in the way you approach business. I know that it's happened to me in the past, and I've had to change. And so it's just an inevitable thing that's going to take place. And so it's best if we're prepared. It's best if we're watching. It's best if we're ready to go quickly when that change is needed. So again, it's Laurie McNaughton, the coach, coming to you again with a recommendation on things that will help you navigate the deep waters of creating a successful, profitable business that runs like a well-oiled machine and doesn't need you to be there. I'm going to say that every single time. Subscribe to my channel. Come back often. There's going to be new content going up here weekly, and so you can expect to get just some bite-sized ideas on how you can make some change and improve in your businesses. And I appreciate your viewership, and I wish you a 2022 like you've never seen before, and I mean that in a good way. Take care and have a great holiday season.